Yeah. We're gonna finish things, we're gonna make things fast, and we're gonna have fun. Welcome to Garage! But wait a second, we got a special guest. Welcome to
Garaje.
Oh, we got it! Garaje! Más cerveza! We have the Dorito King here helping us. Nah, he's not. He just stopped by.
Helping. I came to get my clamp.
What happened? What are you getting?
You took my clamp last time.
So now we're missing a clamp?
Yeah, I bought this.
We don't have that in our budget.
Yeah.
What did you drive here today?
My new daily.
You'd be laughing when he drove here, but he's calling out Daddy with the tea bucket. He drove the red car.
Street legal.
Street legal?
Yeah.
Sounds like we got to meet at Irwindale for some hashing and crashing.
Well, you get the left lane because that way when you go left, you can just hit the wall. You don't hit me.
And end up in that big pit that's down there? Oh. All right, guys, we need to get started with this. This is day 8, I believe. So anyways, this list, done. We're done. Let's talk about what we got to do today. Oil in the rear end. And I'm thinking we might as well just start this because that's super easy and I like finishing things and knocking them out. I think I will do brake pedal arm next because I want to start getting fluid in the system, and what I can do is gravity bleed it while I'm doing other stuff. Change trans fluid. We're actually waiting for that fluid. It should be here today. Change the motor oil and filter. We have the motor oil right there. I actually have a K&N filter for that, so like we talked about before, K&N, it was a really great guys. They gave us their filter. It's that nice easy one to pull off with the nut. We're gonna drop that oil filter out, put another date on it, and throw another filter in. The bullhorn exhaust, that we need to get this front end on. We gotta start test fitting the front clip right here and cutting it so it fits on the turbos. Boost valve, we keep talking about it, and it's sitting here smacking in the face. Vacuum lines, complete the plug wires. We need to cut these wire ends off, but this is kind of like one of those standstill moments I'll talk about. I wanna put the wrap on this. I ordered enough of heat shielding, like this stuff right here, the stuff by Thermotech, so that all that heat doesn't screw them up, as well as we're gonna wrap this so this heat doesn't screw up those. Wire shifter and test shifter adjustment. While I'm down there, I'm gonna just start from the rear end and put that shifter cable in and then come work under here because it's all that stuff underneath there. Now, I ordered a boost gauge, it's here today. It's just a cheapy AutoZone boost gauge. This is like the small bit of OCD that I probably have in me, which people know I probably don't have any OCD, whatever, but like, or maybe it's ADD or ADD. Like if you're looking at that gauge and it has all those numbers, my head is like looking at 4 of those numbers all the time. Like I'm looking at the temperature of the motor, the oil pressure. I'm flashing in my head between MAP, manifold air pressure, and intake air temperatures. But the boost gauge, it's separate. The boost is what I want to concentrate on, not pay attention to those other 4 gauges. Finish the plexiglass in the doors, which you guys saw that we cut 25 pounds off on each, and remove the foam out of the gas tank. I also got to put in the Holley fuel pump. Let's get through this. So what I'm going to do is break them and let them just sit there and gravity bleed. Oil in the rear end. Done. So now I'm working on the brake line that goes to the transmission, that shifts the transmission. So from here, it's got to come out. It's got to like go gradually. We're gonna try to get a long sweeping bend into this cable now and not make it so ratchetly tight. So this cable swoops back like this and then goes in like that. This goes in through this little dilly-dee right here. So this goes in here, that goes in there, and you shove the pin through here, which is right here. You don't have to take it apart, it goes through there. Ooh, we got a leak. We're testing our nitrous shift system. I disconnected that whole system so that we were only running on one kit. And I took the Y, so this is actually only going to that kit that we saw that I just tightened the loose fitting on. I disconnected the Y, so look, here right here is the Y. We gotta turn this back off. One goes to the motor, and the other one goes to the shifter. Now we have both systems performing. Maybe that's why we weren't shifting. We had no pressure. Oh, shit. We got pressure now. Let's plug that back in. The Jay's got some juice. Oh shit. We got good juice. Whoa! Whoa! So all of a sudden now, we like this. Oh! I love that.
Wow, that's easy. That's sick. Brake fluid, lots of spark plugs. Bam. No boost leaks, so you can power and stop it.
We might have got a switchy buoy. Switchy. The wheels that were on the Turd Bird were sitting in the yard and nobody had any use with them. So I swindled a deal to swap the front wheels from the Turd Bird from the front wheels to this car. So we got these fine gems. They're light and we'll show you the difference of how this is. So we're gonna say 46 pounds, correct? One tire, one wheel. That was the factory tires and wheels. 23.8, let's do 2. 47.8. That weight savings is phenomenal. We already did that. 2.25. We're almost there. Shifter is installed.
What does this pin do to the brake? Like, why are you putting
This is the lever that pushes on the brake pedal. So this is what actually is your pivot point on your brake pedal. What we had to do is we had to drill it out because the arm changed positions. There's a different position for this brake pedal design. Good there. Gotta just go back and leave the brakes out.
Dude, you look.
Is that badass? With blood we care. Brake pedal arm. Shift cable.
Yeah, I think something is leaking over here, man.
Oh, the brakes?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. The gravity bleed, that means fluid's got to that point. All right, that part's done. Fix oil leak. I want to do that. That's something that I mandatory want to get done right now. I think it's just a bolt. Perfect. These two bolts right here, this bolt's good, and the other bolt is not so good. It goes into a stripped hole right now. I need to address said stripped hole. I don't want you to see this. Perfect. Editors, cut that out. We know that's going in. Put on the K&N filter. That's our second filter now. The first one was the race. So we did oil filters. We don't have any air filters. We're gonna clean and check the fuel filters. So everything is new. Oil, brakes, bearings, battery. Essentially a new car. Built by Brad.
How many quarts?
They're usually about 6. The truck motor. Sometimes with the turbos, I like to run an extra quart just because after it gets moving, there's oil in the turbo systems itself.
Yeah.
So the factory motor is not actually implicating for the extra turbo oil. So I'll run it a little high just so that when it's running, there's enough oil for the turbos. Change motor oil, filter, fix oil leak and fitting.
Why are you throwing the tires back on the car?
We got the alignment gun coming. So we have to have this thing sitting on its own weight at right height.
How you do it? How you freaking do it? What oil?
Started the vacuum lines. Wire shifter we have not done. Test shifter and adjustment. Yes, we did that. We can get Mitch to remove the fuel out of the gas tank. We got pretty much a lot of this done. Boost valve, I gotta work. That goes with that. This is all together. to go that way first. Oh no, you got turbo issues already. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see.
We need to cut this all out.
Oh, that's gotta go.
Which it doesn't look like the light's actually in the way. If we just cut the metal part right here.
No, but I see what the hood pin is gonna. Oh, we're gonna have to move the hood pin over here. So I'm saying we cut a lot. Let's get a pin. So I'm gonna match this side because we know it's over there. So
yeah, we could.
I would say at least we gotta cut all of this. Like this. We're gonna go just to this sticker over here. We're gonna go over here like this, which is gonna come down like that, and then go like that, and come down like that. Tanner! As you guys know, Carrot Top.
What's good?
He came here to rescue us again. He's keeping us going straight. Hey, what's up with that? Why is it so crooked?
What'd you do to it?
So there's all sorts of problems now.
We'll play with it.
All right, we got Tanner here. He's gonna make this thing straight. Now that we got brand new wheel bearings, brand new tie rods, brand new tie rod adjusters, everything's ready to go. Let's make it straight. Thank you. OC Mobile Alignment, come here, put the thing down there, call him, he comes to you.
Yeah.
Everything's done right and true.
Don't watch me struggle. That one wasn't too bad.
Rain, getting killed, trying to drift with no panels.
That's what we want.
If we don't do the show, you guys no?
Jack.
3210 with me in it.
Should we throw the plexi just sitting in here?
Oh, that shit don't weigh anything.
All right, where are we at? We did lose weight. Now let me sit.
Yeah, you probably have to add on maybe 5 pounds if that in exhaust.
Hand me 2 chunks of that exhaust right there. That's all we're gonna use. We're turning it out. We're good with the plexiglass. That's not heavy at all. All right, where are we at?
Under 3.
Under 3.
Oh shit, with you in it. Yup.
So now we know we lost weight because we were 3210 with me sitting in it last time.
Really? Shit.
So we're over 210 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
There's fuel in it too, right?
Yeah, it's good in fuel. What is our 60/40?
Oh, the front back? Let's see. So we are 56.43.
Wow. That I think almost.
It's almost 57. It's 56.6.
There is fuel in here?
Yeah, it's over half a tank.
Tanks at the very end, huh?
Yeah.
Sick.
Thanks for tuning back into Hoonigan Shopping Network, the commercial you didn't ask for,
but you definitely need.
Today, we got something really special that I'm excited about. Brand new Carcane Cash Box. Do you ever have trouble saving money for your car projects because you're blowing them on terrible things like girlfriends, food, healthcare, hygiene, rent? Fret no more. Now Hoonigan is offering this wonderful Carcane Cash Box, and to top it off, purchases $75 or more between October 22nd and November 15th automatically enter you into a drawing to win one of 5 gifts. Grand prize being cold, hard cash. We're sending you with $1,000, a full rack to blow irresponsibly. Other prizes include stuff from Ken Block, from Leah Pritchett, gift certificates. Head on over, Hoonigan.com. Get yours today. Hurry up. Cash ain't lasting long, and there's only 500.
Now on these buttons right here, I'm just acting like I'm the button now. And the computer can control it.
I'm still in shock about the whole, like, the property and the premise and everything else. This is my first time here, so I've only seen it from Google Maps, because that's how he showed me his house. Was like, look at Google Maps, and all it is cars in the yard on Google Maps. This is where you hide your Carcane habit.
Oh, it's bad. 75, 175, 180, one over there we got a 125.
Yeah, look how small we wrote it.
And literally,
If you make it small, it's just a small problem.
yeah.
That's Brad math.
It almost looks like 175.
Yeah, if you look at it real quickly.
We just ignore it, okay? It's not there.
When you beat someone with it, then you tell them you beat them on 7 cylinders. So you always have that in your back pocket for shit talking.
Yeah, and then if he loses, he'll be like, oh,
And then when
I
you
have a
say, yeah, I'm
7.
only running on 7. See, it's a built-in excuse. I'm just still kind of blown away about the property.
Keep going. Look at it. Take a tour. Seth says I belong on Hoarders. He said I should turn my house into Hoarders. Is that true, Brian?
I don't think it's that bad. It could be a lot worse.
No way.
That looks safe.
These have been around for a while.
Those old school ones are great.
No, you know what's even cooler? No, check these ramps out that Grandpa made. Yeah, watch out for the poop.
Saved it.
You swiped some of it.
Did
this
I?
Went across. Lightly. What?
Lucked out.
That's sick.
What is that thing?
That's a ramp.
A photo essay going on.
Oh my God, Brad, these are amazing.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Tanner came over, knocked it out. We got our alignment done. As you've seen, the big boss came over. He approved. We don't care. We're gonna send it. Everybody's excited about seeing it. I'm excited about racing it. Stay tuned. We're not done yet, but we're done for today. Peace out. I know who the Subaru vape owners been drinking. All I have to say, can you point it out for me, Serge? Who's the vape?
Dude, I got the black coffee. I got the black coffee.
Whose is this?
Black extra dark.
Whose is this?
Yeah, I'll take mine.
Whose is this? Hey, who's
Take this one. There you go. Oh, you dog.
Oh man.
This will go with your Tesla. This will go right with your Tesla.
It holds true.
Is that a Tesla?
It holds true.
Is that a Tesla or is that a Subi? I just want to know.
That's a Subi drink.
That's a Subi.
That's a Subi drink.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Straight denial. That's
It's a dessert drink. It's something fruity.
boy right up the
Where's the
toad with the cherry pink.
With the strawberries and shit.
Yeah, oh my God.
How we looking,
Yeah,
Brad?
we want our sponsorship, guys. We are doing fair is all I can say. Fair, because like a lot of this stuff is still a lot of time consuming. That's gonna be an hour and a half. We are actually in this process right now, which is cool because as soon as I get this guy to pull the foam out of the tank, we're all gonna get butt crazy on this stuff and start knocking those out. Test fit front clip, we actually got this done. We can actually like knock that one off the list. Bullhorns he's working on, wastegates we're working on. I've been working on the vacuum lines, and in fact, Sergio just plumbed the boost reference line. So we get the boost reference from the turbo housing itself, and he drilled and topped the turbo housing for our boost reference. Everything has reference, I guess is what it's gonna say. The wastegates, the blow-offs, all that stuff. Which means that we can almost be done with this list today. I'm praying, but we're on it. We're gonna make the clearance for the turbos. So we gotta cut all this crap out here. Try to leave as much for the headlight to still hold on to. All of this needs to go for all of that and all of that. It looks like it's pretty good. I'm happy with what I'm seeing.
That's solid. What do you think, Serge?
I'm kind of thinking if he's not running any hay, might just go up like that.
I want fender exit. Fender exit with teardrops.
Okay.
That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Well, I got you everything.
So see how we were just talking about the turbos got a lot of play with it?
Yeah.
This clamps, like, it's tight all the way down. And it's not, it's just so much weight, you know? eBay bracket, or eBay clamp. So we're gonna probably make something off of here to just tie in with either the motor or some sort of swing system off the radiator. Because the weight and everything, it's gonna end it down.
Hey guys, we are making a gauge mount. This is the gauge. This is kind of what I started with. So what I did is cut a piece of tubing. Piece of tubing is gonna go around here like said so with this clamp, like said clamp. And we're gonna make a little tab and mount it right there on the dash. So we have a boost clamp. This is cheap, free, and easy. So now you guys gotta work with me on how I'm doing this. Ready to go boosting. Perfect. This is thermal shield right here. Protects the line. We put it over these lines right here. So when it's going by the header and the motor and all that stuff, it's not having a problem. This is kind of what we were waiting for this whole time. You're gonna notice we use this all over in this motor. See, now we can go right into that turbo, and if this hits or lays on something, it's protected. What happens is there's Teflon inside of here, so it doesn't necessarily fuck the braided part up, but the plastic that's inside of there, it'll melt. So it's vice versa. Well, like he was there, when he showed up, he's like, I'm here to drink and party. Trying to keep my fingers and the spark plugs happy because these headers are notorious for eating spark plug wires and fingers.
So you just soak them so that it wraps easier?
It stretches.
Just it stretches
better, yeah, and then when it dries up, it'll like dry tight.
Got you. That's where all those disgusting exhaust fumes come out of, huh?
Yeah.
On another episode of Brad Zone,
we're looking for an O2 bung. Make me cut it out of that other one right there. Yeah, I will cut it out of there too.
what's the deal with these?
Like the fittings are in the way of the intercooler piping and probably freaking everything else. So we're switching these, putting them to 90 fittings so we can route them a little better and see if we can get this going so we can actually go to a dyno.
We're going through the
Cross all the toes and fingers we got. Yours too, Floyd, don't trip.
Word. Insert here.
I'm gonna fish you out the.
So you're gonna weld that in there?
I might just cut the square out right here. Just.
Whoa! I might have used.
Yeah, I'll actually probably cut this out more better.
1, 2.
You know, and then drill out the hole and weld it on there.
I found this older one. Get out of the way and then just blow the master all out.
Yeah, let me talk that shit.
That does look sick. Put on. Check this out. We got our bullhorns. We got our wastegate. We need to actually finish the exhaust, but the wastegates are mounted. Test fitted the front clip. We got all of those. We got that done. So right now what's super important is bleeding brakes because we have no brakes bled right now. Also, we got to change the trans fluid, as well as we need to finish these little horns right here that go up out of the exhaust. And then I need to finish all these vacuum lines. Now what I don't have on here is wiring. We have not done any wiring in the car for shifter and scatter button. Scatter. That's where we're at. Everybody's exhausted. I want to thank Sergio and Mitch and you. Tesla boy here has been actually working. He's had, look at his hands, they're dirty. He did something today rather than film. And he did one of the harder parts, which was wrestling that wastegate with Mitch. It's not even a fun job.
You took the tape off the exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
It was a camera guy at Tesla that likes pink drinks.
Oh, and wait, the pink drinks were yours.
We all know what Subi guy
Drink over there.
Now what happened?
Jet Nos.
Cut to the footage.
Yeah. Boy, right over the
Where's
toad
Tesla?
with the cherry pink.
With the strawberries and shit.
Trying to frame the Tesla kid. Wasn't his fault he got a pink drink. But on top of just these little things, we need to do what I call the nut trick, or let's just say FD approval. And that means tighten everything, and if it doesn't tighten, use a zip tie. We gotta go through tech before we leave. FD approval, tighten everything, if it doesn't tighten, zip tie it. Right guys?
Hefty approval, but for drag racing.
For drag racing, we're good.
We'll go with it.
Warriors on Track Foundation, this is for you guys. Really thankful for the opportunity to build it. Really thankful for us to get a chance to sell it. So let's get it out of here. of those 3-inch. No? We'll be using all city.
Oh my god.
Now that's a protected wire right there. That ain't gonna get burnt.
Maybe out.
What I gotta do is slide all these back in here so this is sticking out. And then what I gotta do is strip that, crimp that with this little tool, and then slide this boot back over it. So I'm gonna say what everybody says about this. These suck. Everybody knows. So we've got plug wires to do, we've got a wastegate problem, we've got a few other bleeding brake problem, we haven't wired the shifter, we've got a lot of wiring and a test drive to do before. So we're gonna stop, we're gonna take the time it needs to make this right, and we're gonna get back at it. That's not nearly the biggest handle I've ever seen. We usually have large handles. Otherwise we'll have shake from hurt shake.
You see that grip though?
My grip's solid.
I got the
It's
steady
guns
grip.
behind there, dude. Them are 44 Magnums.
It's the whole body. It's the
I only
glutes.
got 177s. These are just Daisy Red Riders.